Hi, I'm George. Growing up in a family with more zeros in their bank account than you'd find at a blockbuster premiere, you'd think my life was all about private jets and champagne. Not quite. While my siblings, Nancy and Mia, got trust funds and luxury cars before they could even drive, I got the family mantra. Work harder, George. Achieve on your own merit, my dad would say, his voice echoing through our mansion like a motivational seminar. My mom, always dressed in designer from head to toe, would nod, her diamond earrings glinting as she added, it builds character, dear. But one crisp fall evening, everything changed. I overheard a conversation behind the gilded doors of my father's study. Words like dead and bankruptcy floated out like coasts. My mom's usually calm and composed voice trembled. What are we going to do? She asked. We'll figure it out, Dad replied, his tone grave, but don't tell the kids, especially not George. Nancy and Mia were shielded, cushioned by their trust funds. Me? I was on my own. Fueled by betrayal and determination, I decided to dig deeper. If my parents thought they could hide this colossal mess while pretending everything was perfect, they were dead wrong. It was time to expose the lie. The next day, I went to the bank, acting as if I was just there for a routine checkup on my non-existent trust fund. The manager, Mr. Thompson, had always had a soft spot for our family, but this time I needed more than pleasantries. Hey, Mr. Thompson, how's the family? The kids must be in college by now, right? I kept it light, sliding my real questions between small talk. Actually, I was wondering if there's been any unusual activity with the family accounts. With the market being what it is. Mr. Thompson leaned in, lowering his voice. Well, George, I shouldn't say this, but there have been some substantial withdrawals and loans taken against your parents' accounts. Times are tough all around. Bingo. That was the first crack in their carefully constructed facade. Later, I overheard a heated phone call between my mom and someone who was definitely not a friend. We need to consolidate everything. If this gets out before we're ready, it'll ruin us, she said, her usual grace shattered by panic. At dinner that night, the charade continued. Nancy was bragging about some extravagant purchase, and Mia was planning yet another overseas trip. Must be nice, I muttered under my breath. What was that, George? Nancy glanced up, fork halfway to her mouth. Go? Nothing. I replied with a forced smile. Just glad to see everyone's doing so well. Wish we could all share in that stability. My parents exchanged quick glances. George, we're proud of how independent you are, Dad said, his voice firm but hollow. Yeah, independence is great, I shot back, but a little support wouldn't hurt. I kept my cards close for now, but the game had already begun, and I wasn't playing to lose. The family reunion was the perfect setting for my revelation. The room was filled with laughter, clinking glasses, and superficial cheer. During the toast, I seized my moment. To family. I began, my voice steady, to the ties that bind us and the truths that define us. Everyone cheered, raising their glasses, but I wasn't finished. And to the hard truths, like the fact that while some of us have been given every advantage, the rest of us are standing on a sinking ship. Silence. My mom's face went pale. George, what are you talking about? She asked, her voice shaky. I'm talking about the debt, Mom. The debt you and Dad have been hiding. The one threatening everything you've built while you coddled Nancy and Mia. Gasps filled the room as Nancy and Mia looked from me to our parents, their confusion morphing into panic. Dad stood, his voice booming. George, you're out of line. This isn't the time or place. But it's true, isn't it? I pressed, pulling documents from my jacket. Here. Bank statements. You've been borrowing against your assets, racking up debt to maintain an illusion. Nancy snatched the papers from my hand, her eyes scanning the numbers. This can't be right. Are our trust funds, are they compromised? Yes. I confirmed, locking eyes with her. Maya's too, all to keep up appearances. Mia stood, anger flashing across her face. You knew about this and just watched us spend. What kind of brother does that make you? The kind who wants to wake you up. I shot back. We're all in this mess together because of the decisions they made. I said, gesturing toward our parents. Not me. The confrontation spiraled as accusations flew. Mom and Dad scrambled to calm the storm, insisting on private discussions, but the damage was done. Trust, the foundation of our family, was now as hollow as the bank accounts they drained. As the evening descended into chaos, with siblings and parents at odds, I stepped back. The truth was out, the fantasy shattered, and the real family reunion had just begun. In the days that followed, the cold silence from my family was deafening. I was now the pariah, the whistleblower who dared to pull the mask off the facade we'd lived under for so long. I left the house and started fresh, leaning on a few supportive friends. One day I got a text from Nancy, the first contact since the fallout. You've destroyed this family. Don't expect any of us to forgive you for this. I stared at the message, the weight of my choices sinking in. After a moment, I replied, not expecting a breakthrough. I revealed the truth for all of us, Nancy. Someday I hope you'll see that. No response. With my family ties frayed, I focused on the one thing I still had control over, my own future. I poured my energy into building something genuine, something not built on deceit. That's when I launched my financial advisory blog. Managing money isn't just about having it. It's about making wise choices. I wrote in my first post. The response was overwhelming. People were hungry for honest advice, something I wished I'd had from my own family. As my blog gained traction, readers started to connect with the insights I shared. Reaching out, I thanked George in one message. 6:45, read your advice on debt management. 6:48, helped me get back on my feet. How did 6:50, you learn so much about this? I replied, sharing bits of my story without revealing too much. Life taught me the hard way, I said. Glad I could help. Another message came from a woman named Amanda Reed. Your posts about financial independence are inspiring. It's tough going alone, isn't it? It is, Amanda, I wrote back, but it's worth it. Building something that's truly yours can never be taken away. Strangers I'd never met felt closer to me than my own family. As the months went on, my blog became more than just a website. It became a community. People from all walks of life shared their financial struggles and triumphs, a stark contrast to the hollow success my family had paraded around for years. One evening, I hosted a webinar called Truth and Finances. Hundreds of people logged in to hear me speak. You have to face the hard truths, I told them. Just like in life, you can't ignore the debt hiding under the rug. It's better to face it head-on, restructure, and move forward. The applause from the virtual crowd was real, genuine validation and respect, the kind of recognition money could never buy. Despite the strain with my family, my efforts and honesty had paid off. Living apart from their wealth and influence, I hadn't just survived, I had thrived. As I closed my laptop that night, the loneliness felt a little less sharp. The path I had chosen was mine alone, but it was paved with genuine connections and real achievements. What once felt like isolation had transformed into independence, a price I was willing to pay for a life built on integrity. Months later, the news broke like a tidal wave across financial headlines. Prominent business family faces bankruptcy. Assets seized. My parents, once pillars of the community, had become symbols of mismanagement and hidden debts. The fallout wasn't just theirs to bear. Nancy and Mia's trust funds evaporated like morning mist. I read the articles over my morning coffee, the bitter taste mingling with a complex mix of vindication and sorrow. My phone buzzed incessantly with notifications from blog readers. One comment from Jenna caught my eye. "George saw the news about your family. How are you holding up?" "Thanks for the concern, Jenna," I typed back. "It's tough, but it reinforces everything I stand for: transparency, responsibility, and stability in finances." As my blog grew, so did my reputation as a voice of reason amidst the financial chaos. Invitations to speak at conferences and guest on financial podcasts became the new norm. My message was simple: integrity over affluence. During one live podcast, the host asked, "George, how do you maintain trust with your audience in light of your family's issues?" "I believe in being upfront," I replied. "My family's downfall due to hidden debts only strengthens my resolve to promote financial honesty and resilience." The community support was overwhelming, propelling my blog to new heights. It became a trusted resource for people navigating their own financial turmoil. One evening, after wrapping up another successful webinar, a message popped up from Mia, the last person I expected to hear from. "Hey George, can we talk?" Curious and cautious, I called her. "Mia, what's up?" There was a pause, then a heavy breath. "I owe you an apology, George. You were right about everything. I was too caught up in the benefits to see the costs. I'm sorry for how things went down at the reunion." Hearing Mia admit her mistakes brought a sense of closure I hadn't expected. "Thanks, Mia. It means a lot to hear you say that. It's been tough for all of us." "Yeah, it has. Maybe you can help me start fixing my finances. I've got a lot to learn and you seem to have figured things out." "I'd be glad to help, Mia. Let's get you on a path to recovery, one step at a time," I said, a smile breaking through the old resentments. As we ended the call, a sense of peace settled over me. While my family ties might never be what they once were, this small step with Mia hinted at a future where forgiveness wasn't just possible, but a foundation for rebuilding. Through the trials and successes of my blog, I realized that while I had distanced myself from my family's wealth, I had crafted something far more valuable, a legacy of resilience and ethical behavior. As I closed my laptop that night, preparing for another day of writing and advising, I knew that success wasn't just about what you accumulate, but what you stand for. That's the end of George's journey with family, truth, and financial independence. But now let's dive deeper. Do you think revealing family secrets for the greater good is justifiable, or should family loyalty come first, no matter the cost?